Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are taking it down to the mat and we are using an extra special piece of equipment, the booty band. So it's going to give us a little bit extra resistance as we work lower body. So expect a nice challenge with this one. Other than that booty band, all you need is your mat. So go ahead, roll it out and let's go. Hello again. It's gonna be such a fun one today. I've got the star of the show, my circle band. If you wanted, you could use a couple of different ones if you wanted to use a couple of different resistances. I'm just keeping it simple and using, I believe this is a medium resistance, whatever that means. So have that at the ready. Really quick, two little pieces again of housekeeping here. So if you are watching this on the day that it comes out, you have one more day. Tomorrow will be the last day to get my new 28-day workout plan at a discounted price using this code. I'll have it right here. So you can use that code for 15% off. That will bring the price down to €34, I believe. But you can buy it from no matter where you are in the world. There'll just be a little conversion on there, so it'll convert it to any currency. I know a lot of you guys are in the US, so it would be 15% off, I think about $43. Something like that. But yeah, I'll have the information for that linked down below in the description box. That'll take you to the store if you want to buy that. But it's a full month of workouts. And it goes with your monthly cycle for ladies. So, yep, really useful, really good for reducing hormonal fat, really good for energy levels, sleep, mood, all of the things. Also, while you are down there, I will have linked my Instagram, which is just at F2D Fitness, and I'm always posting over there. So lots of good information in terms of just lifestyle. So like healthy lifestyle, obviously, health hacks, nutrition, workouts, all of the things. So go give me a follow over there and we'll get cracking with this workout. So we'll do a really quick kind of stretch here. So I want you to come actually into a wide leg child's pose. So toes together, knees are open, arms reaching forward, and you're just gonna inhale, press forward. Yes, we are opening up the hips. That's the name of the game. Hello, and exhale, press back. What a doozy. What a doozy for tight hips this one is. This one gets me. Oh my God. I know if any of you guys come from like a ballet background, you're probably used to doing stuff like this. And maybe it doesn't feel so intense. Oof. Do one more here. These ones just always get me. They just always get me. My hips don't like that direction. And press back. Go ahead, bring the knees together here. Shift forward, step the right foot to the outside of right hand. Have a little wiggle around there. If you want, you can also tuck the left toes under. So popping up that left knee. Get a little bit more movement in there. You can do a little hover forward and back. You can move the hips, just wiggle them side to side. Just loosening everything up. And then go ahead, release, step back. We'll switch sides. So same thing here. These are the kind of stretches that actually feel quite good at the end of the day. I'm starting off my day with this, but no, they're good. They're good any time of day, but really nice before bed. And release, step back. Give it just a little wiggle out. Okay, this is the fun bit. So you're going to put on your lovely circle band. And of course you could do this workout without a circle band, but I'm not sure why you would, as it's kind of the name of the game today. So about, what is that, like 5 inches above the knees. Sorry, I don't know metric. Working on that one still. And you're gonna come to hands and knees. Alternatively, if that is uncomfortable for the wrists, you could always lower down to the elbows. But I'm gonna start here on hands and knees. First thing we're gonna do is a little lift out to the side. So left leg, I'm just gonna lift, lower, that's it. We've got 1 minute of each exercise, so starting there in 3, 2, 1. A little lift and lower. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I could have easily gone more resistant on this band, but that's all right. I'm sure by the end of this workout, I'll be happy I just went with this one. So with this exercise, one thing to watch is that you're not opening up the hips. So you shouldn't be like, woo, all the way over here. So if anything, you should be pushing a little bit more into the hand that's on the side of the leg that's lifting. So in that case, be my left hand. I could actually pick up the right hand and back is not gonna move. So I'm not tilting back side to side. I could balance a tray of drinks on it. I could balance anything I needed to on it. And then knee and ankle will just stay in line here. So we're starting kind of with the outside of the glute. It's gonna be mostly the supporting glute that you're going to feel. Few more seconds here. We're gonna stay in this position. All right, last one here, and then you're gonna give me a donkey kick to the rear. So full extension, touch back in. Full extension, push through the heel, touch back in. And if you guys have the like much nicer circle bands where it's kind of the like fabric-y ones, I am envious because I made the error, first of all, I'm realizing this now, of going bare-legged, but with this band, it just slides all over the place. So another reason I should have done a more resistant band, but it's fine. We're gonna carry on. Same thing with this one, think of pushing a little extra into the hand that's on the side of the active leg. Full extension, keep navel in tight. We also don't wanna hollow the back out. And again, you always have the option here. It's a little bit more supported position for the back to be on the elbows. So you could do that as well. One last one here, I want you to keep that leg long, push through the heel, and you're just gonna do little tiny pulse. So I'm having to do little band adjusts. Another thing you could do actually, if you got a slippery band like I do, you could actually pin this bit under the knee. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Oh, hello. That's the feeling. That's the feeling I wanted. Keep pulling navel in, keep these super, super controlled. So it's gonna be small, right? If it's resistant, it's gonna be small. But that's okay. Whew, okay, now it's burning, now it's burning. Now we're getting there. Luckily, this is the last thing on this side, and then we'll repeat these 3 exercises on the other side. So last few seconds here. Here's 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, Layla's joining us for the occasion. Hi, sorry, I'm gonna be turning my back to you. I'm so sorry, my love. Okay. So flipping around here, to do the second side, yeah, I'm just gonna pin that right under my opposite knee, like so, from the start, just to get a bit more resistance. That could be an option, especially if your band is sliding around like mine is. All right, starting with that lift to the side in 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a game changer. Ooh. So moved on to a new side here. We're thinking of pushing a little bit more into the right hand, or whichever hand is on the side of the leg that's lifting, so that we're not tilting all the way over. We don't want that tilt. Oh, is this a whisker on the floor? Oh, so sweet. So sweet. And bonus, you'll get a little bit of ab work from this series because the abs are going to be helping you stabilize here. I forget that I have these bands. That's not true. I use them a lot actually in personal training with people. But I always forget when it's time to like plan videos to film. I forget about them. I don't know why. All right, donkey kick to the rear, push through the heel. But yeah, I remembered. We're going for it. We're powering through, and it does add such a nice bit of resistance. The other thing that's really great about these bands is obviously travel. So I do tend to pack them with me if I'm going on vacation because it's just a good way to do a little bit more like resistance training while obviously not packing a bunch of weight. Because these weigh next to nothing, which is their true advantage. Make sure you're getting a full extension there. Partial extension doesn't count. So push all the way through that heel. Pause for just a second to show the extension. Is Layla still behind me? Yeah, kind of. She's losing interest. Next one, you're gonna hold and then straight pulse. So keep pushing through that heel. That's just going to get a little bit more work through the back of the leg. Oh man, oh boy. But luckily, this is our last one over here. And then we're on to the next series. The next series is a nice short one too, which sometimes is good, sometimes is not that good. Because sometimes when it's shorter, it just means that more has been packed into a shorter time. And sometimes those are actually the harder ones. But we'll find out. We'll all find out together. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. I think it's gonna be the third series we've got to watch out for. So there are kind of 4 separate like segments in this workout. And release. And yeah, I would say it's the third maybe. It's gonna be the doozy. Like I say, we'll find out. All right, band can come back to its original spot, so just a bit above the knees. I'm gonna turn back around this way, just so I can look at Layla and interesting things, not that ugly radiator. So you're gonna come all the way face down here. You can just rest the upper body. We're gonna bend knees, open the knees as wide as you can. So thinking about the width of the mat. Yep, we're getting there, yes. Heels together. Feet are gonna be flexed. Watch that the feet don't go away from you like that. We wanna keep them pretty much over the knees or even in a little bit closer to the butt. We're gonna do a lift here. So you're squeezing the butt, legs are gonna lift a little bit. We got 1 minute here in 3, 2, 1. Lift, lower. So putting both glutes together. Just think of it as that great big squeeze of the butt. Keep the legs wide. Yes, that's gonna be tricky because that band is pulling you in. Hi, she's interested in this one. She's like, what are you doing? Hi, baby girl. How cute is she? Look at her, look at this beautiful feline. What a specimen. What a specimen. We were deciding the other day which of our cats we most resemble because you know how like, it's a thing, right? That people look like their pets. I'm not making this up. This is a real thing where, yeah, people look like their pets. Keep next one lifted. We're gonna extend, push through the heels, curl in, still keeping legs pressing open. Hello. But yeah, so of our 3 cats, we decided that I most closely resemble Layla. I think because we both have prominent snouts. I think that's it. It's the prominent snout. But I accept. Layla is a beautiful girl. I was like, great. I'm happy. I'd be very happy to look like this beautiful cat. We're over halfway. So energetically, keeping those legs lifted. Even if you feel the legs touching mat a little bit, no worries, but no weight will be in them. So you're not resting down. Or there's really no point. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Give me 1 more here. And release. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna actually let you take a child's pose after that one. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. And then we're gonna come down onto one side. So this is the one I said maybe you need to watch out for the most, quite possibly. It's a clamshell, which don't worry, it's gonna start innocently enough, but it'll build. So knees are bent here, hips stacked, knees stacked, navel pulling in tight. One thing that I see, so just a little warning with this one thing that I see sometimes people do is that the knees are too far back. They're all the way like back here. So bring them forward of the hips. We do have a fold at the line of the hips. Heels are gonna stay there. We open, close in 3, 2, 1. So a little open, close. Watch that top hip. So we're not opening with the top hip. That's not it. The hip has to stay exactly where it is. You're only gonna open as far as you can while keeping that hip there. Because if we start moving the hip, that's a different thing. We're not even gonna be isolating those muscles anymore. So just watch that. Make sure the side that's pressing into the floor is really actively pressing into the floor. You're keeping navel in tight. Like I said, it's gonna start innocently enough. It's not gonna finish innocently. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. Whew. And you'll know that you're going too far with the hip for sure if you feel this bottom leg lifting up. Last few seconds here. You're gonna hold the next one, legs or knees stay where they are. You're gonna extend, push through the heel, touch heels back together. Extend, touch. Extend, touch. So just a reminder, so if you guys haven't done these ones before, there will be a developing kind of crampy like feeling in the corner of the glute. That's not a real cramp. That's those muscles activating. So press on through it. Watch as foot comes back in. You're not lowering that knee. The knee stays in the same spot. So you're keeping legs open. That's what makes these ones really, really challenging. And maybe not the most fun to do, but hey ho, I don't know, maybe you enjoy them. Maybe you enjoy this feeling. It grows on you. Still got Layla up there, good. I'm gonna need her for support soon. All right, last one there. Now this is where it gets fun. You're gonna pick up the feet. We open and close. Why? Why did I do this? I don't know. So it's an elevated clamshell. Feet are lifted up off the floor. Make sure you're staying on that bottom hip. So again, just watch that you're not rotating open like this. See, this is not the same thing when I'm rotating open. Not it. So you're gonna stay on that bottom hip bone. Not the most comfortable feeling. Well, might be fine. If you have a good enough mat, a thick enough mat, should be fine. Or if you're like outside in the grass, ideally outside in the grass. I've actually been outside a fair bit already this year, which is very, very, it's not very, very unusual. It's been an unusual March though overall in Madrid because the whole month has been beautiful. That never happens. There might be like a few days and then like rain or dust storms. Keep this one open. Sorry. Extend, touch. Oh, extend, touch. I have to grab my own butt for support right now. You can do it. You can do it, buddy. But yeah, so I've been outside quite a bit. I've caught some sun in my face. That is for sure. I've been out in the sun. Yeah, it's great. Love being in the grass. Love that for me. Like if there's a choice for me of like doing like a group class, for example, inside in 4 walls with artificial lights, hard pass if I can be outside in the grass. I'm gonna choose grass every time. And sun, and just like air movement, stuff like that. Last few seconds, we can do it. And release, huzzah, that's that side. Okay, so now you know what's about to hit you on the second side, because nothing's gonna change. So come down, knees and hips are stacked, navel pulling in tight. Again, just make sure there's a bit of fold at the hips so you're not all the way back there with the legs. Classic clamshell in 3, 2, 1. That's not too bad. Now, the hard thing is that on the second side, when we do the like little elevated lift, it also gets the bottom one. So the first side, we did actually work both sides. So the second side is probably gonna be a little harder. Hopefully you're finishing with your dominant leg on top. I am for a change, look at that. If not, next time you have a strategy. We go in with a strategy. but these ones are actually somewhat relaxing. It's a nice feeling overall. I like the feeling of the resistance band. I like the feeling of it more than like using weights, because it's just, I can't explain it. It's such a different feeling, the way it works. I don't know. I just like it. I just like it. All right. One more here. Keep the knees open. Extend. Touch. So just check in with that top knee. Make sure you're not going like down and up, down and up. We're not opening the hips, so it shouldn't be too high. Foot will stay parallel as it extends, but knees are open. So push through the heel. Touch heels back together. Check in with the navel. Are we pulling it in tight? I hope so. Yeah, I've pretty much been wearing shorts like every day this month. So weird. This has never happened to me before in Madrid. I'm not gonna lie. That has never happened. And this is like I think my 10th March that I've spent in Madrid. Yeah, it's usually not this way. It actually makes me very concerned for summer, because it's probably gonna be an extremely long, hot summer. Why? Last one here. Good. And then we elevate the feet. Here we go. Elevated clamshell. I wish like the weather that we're currently having was summer. Like, that would be amazing. Normally there's not really a spring in Madrid. There's not much of a spring or a fall. It's like maybe a couple of weeks, and then it's like to the extremes. But there wasn't really any winter, and now we're having a really long extended spring, which is amazing. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I accept. Whew. But usually I do have a March birthday, end of March. Usually it'll be like 1 year on, 1 year off that the weather will be nice. And last year the weather was miserable on my birthday. So I think this is our 1 year on. This will be the good year. And then next year it'll be terrible again. All right, keep it open. Last round of these, extend, touch in. You can do it. Keep those legs pressing out. That's gonna be so hard, because every time you bring it in, I know that top leg just wants to close back up, but you can't let it. You gotta be strict with it. Whew. She burns. Whew. We're over halfway. Thank God. Okay. And then, like I said, it's one more series after this. And it's not the worst one by far. This is the worst one, I think. I don't know. You can let me know down below in the comments which of these you think was the hardest. But I'm going to go with this one. It's just the corners. The corners are such a doozy. One more here. We can do it. We can do it. Oh my God. Okay, there we go. So go ahead, roll onto your back. The final frontier. Onto your back. We're gonna do feet fairly wide here, because again, we want the resistance of having to press legs open. And if feet are too close together, we're not gonna get that. So split the feet wide, make sure knees aren't dropping in. You're gonna open. So we've got that resistance. Bridge lift here in 3, 2, 1. So squeeze butt, lift up, inhale, woof, tap it back to floor. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. It's just because we're doing these at the end as a finisher. So everything's like already feeling pretty, you know how it's feeling. You feel it. Oh man. Yeah, it's those corners of the glutes. That's what I'm feeling. So just look at the legs here. Make sure again that they're not dropping in toward each other. You gotta keep pushing them wide. It might feel a little like wiggly, like you're being bounced around a bit, but we got it. We got this. We got this. We can do it. Last few minutes here. Go team. Go team. All right, next one we're gonna keep up. Keep the butt exactly on that level. We go out and in with the legs. out. When I say out and in, I really just mean out. So don't bring them any narrower than what we started with. You're just pressing out, so it's just wider. Don't let the butt drop down. We keep hips lifted. Feeling a little nasally today. I think my allergy season's coming on. Why? Why? I've got, my eyes have been pretty itchy, so I think we might be entering allergy season for me. A little bit early this year, but again, I mean, it's to be expected because everything is like blooming already, so not a massive surprise. Sad times. Nah, it's fine. I just need to order my quercetin and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go. Last one here, and then you're just gonna pulse it. So little mini release, press, keeping legs wide. So yeah, for those of you looking for a natural remedy for seasonal allergies, you can get a supplement called quercetin that is amazing. It's a plant bioflavonoid, so I mean it's also like in plants that you might be eating, but you can get an extra concentrated one in a like supplement form, and that wipes out your seasonal allergies, and it's an immune boost. It's amazing. Gonna have to order some. I usually wait though until my allergies become truly miserable, and I'll have like one day where I'm like, I can't even leave the house because my face is just a mess. It's so swollen and I can't stop like sneezing and my eyes are out of control. So we'll wait until that day hits. One more here, and then final thing, we're gonna put these last two together. So you're gonna do one out, one up, one out, one up. Both of these are really, really small. Pinch the corners of the glutes. So don't think of going in, out, down, up. It's just out, up, out, up. That's it. That's it. Our final little song and dance here. Whew, she's feeling a little shaky. It's getting shaky down there. I keep just checking my time as if like more time has gone by than actually has. No, we're coming into that home stretch here. Yes, here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Release down, release down. Guess what? We're done with the band. Go ahead, slide that sucker right off of there. Goodbye, ciao, ciao. Let's take a little stretch here. So you're gonna cross right ankle over left knee, push right leg out away from you, and then you can either grab behind the left thigh or around the shin. Keep tailbone down though, so just always a reminder with these ones, you don't wanna be rounding the back and lifting the tailbone, or you're not actually getting that stretch correctly. So push tailbone down. Whew, as you hug that leg in toward you. Hello. You can use your right elbow to kind of push right leg away from you. Oh, that's a doozy. That is a doozy. And go ahead, release. We'll switch sides. I mean, it feels really good. So pushing left leg out away from you, grabbing behind right thigh or around the shin. Tailbone stays down. I'm using my left elbow. Whew, to press out on that left leg. Yep, that feels like we worked that. And go ahead, release, hug knees in, take a little rock forward and back. We'll rock our way up to seated because that's us done. We made it through, so I hope you guys really enjoyed this one. If you like seeing the booty band, let me know by giving this video a like, and I'll file that away for later and think, let's do more workouts with the booty band. I feel like I only do like 2 a year. What is that? Okay. So let me know. Hit that like button and I might do some more. While you're down there, of course, make sure that you are subscribed to catch twice weekly videos. We're going to be going hard and strong all spring, so come back for those. And let me know down below in the comments anything you want, really. Just send a greeting to the cats. Let me know what sort of videos you like to see. You can leave anything down there. I'll leave it up to you. Be creative. But I will see you guys back here soon. Bye!